Alright guys, this is your boy Ligo once again with another video, and since I gotta talk about this and literally Triple M just said, the short Mario Kart world don't go to chat, Trip, I don't go into chat for these stupid things because I know what people are gonna be bitching about. But talking about the game prices for Nintendo, and I'm gonna do a video for my Generation N. I'm gonna do a video with my Generation N about the games Switch 2, talking about stuff like this because people don't understand certain things. But whatever, I'm gonna use two YouTubers to do that. I've seen the video. Maybe I could be proven wrong. I'm not seeing the videos. I've seen stuff. But anyway, enough paper babble. Let's get into this. Okay. I want to prove once and for all something to people about the prices. I did a video about the prices before, but I want to do this video for what it is. All right? From the fifth generation on up, $60 became a mainstay in the game industry. All right? It has. And I understand that. That's cool, but we live in a time where it was basically pulled from reality. We really was. And things were a certain way. And that's just what it was. Okay? I am going to talk about certain things. I'll say this again. When PlayStation started doing $70 games, I didn't bitch about it. Again, you can go back to my channel and see that. They want to do it, they want to do it. Here's the thing I will say, and I'll say this, and I know people might take it a different way, but it's the truth though, and that's what I'm going to state it. If you're buying a game for $70, $90, and they still have crazy DLC, or they have DLC that you know that they siphon off on the back, mostly third parties, EA, Ubisoft, stuff like that, has done that and will do that in the future. I don't know about Ubisoft with Tencent, but whatever. Then your complaint is 1,000% correct, and your rage and anger makes sense. So I'm not against you on that, if that's the regard, okay? But some of y'all said, hey, graphics are getting more expensive. Cars are getting more expensive. We are in a tariff war right now, which again, I could kind of explain that out, but people don't understand what tariffs means. They just listen to the regular mainstream media news and they're lying to their teeth. Again, other countries can have terrorists on America, but America can't have terrorists in other countries, even though they're taking money from us. I work hard, you work hard for your tax, for your money. You give taxes to the government every day, even if you're a kid and you ain't paid and you spend money. There's sales tax, there's food tax, there's phone tax, there's internet tax. You pay taxes, and it's going to other countries for crap while they're doubling down and getting money from us. I don't like that. I'm not trying to I'm talking about politics in simple, but I'm not talking about who run the country or whatever. Just simple politics in this one we'll talk about. That. Another thing that's been annoying to me in this is where people need to understand some terms. I have always said this. Now, I will be honest with anybody. I have been a consumer, but most of the time, I am trying to be a customer. There are many things I have bought and not bought. Most gamers, when they say Nintendo's been anti-consumer, Sony's been anti-consumer, Xbox been anti-consumer, that's a good thing. The reason I say that means you don't consume everything that they have. Look at the definition of the words. See, in the last 20 years, politicians, big corporations, and politicians have been changing the word definitions, and them dictionaries now have been using it, which I hate. And now we got influencers, blah, 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 with their new words and everything. They've been changing the definition of words so it could fit their agendas. And I'm going off the original definition of words it was before all this nonsense been happening in the last 20 years with the tens and in the tens and teens, 2010s and teens. I'll give you an example. What we saying? Anti-consumer, a consumer. Let's just go with the original word, consumer. You mean you consume everything, you devour everything. That's a consumer. I'm a customer. You give me a product, I see what I like. If I like it, I buy it. If I don't like it, I don't gotta buy it. Nintendo is not in your house. I've said this multiple times. Neither is Sony, neither Xbox are not in your house. Got a gun into your head and telling you buy their games. They're not. You work for your money. You work hard for your money. That I defend you on you working hard for your money. But to go into another so use your money wisely. It's your money. I get that, but still use the money wisely. Unlike, remember the gamer I used, M Izzle, whatever it was, a video 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, whatever it was, when he saw everything 1-2 switch. It was, and he said the game was bad. The tester said it was a bad game when Nintendo still put it out. Okay, let's go down to that logic. The game is bad, and Nintendo should have never put the game out. Okay. By that definition, that means that you should not be buying the game. But wait a minute, you went and bought the game, and then you complain that the game is bad. What the F? That's a consumer. That's not a customer. You see how stupid that is? Nintendo should have never sold a bad product. You should have never bought a bad product. If you know it was bad, why would it? I know this is poison. I know this is radioactive poison, but it's selling it. I know that. I should not. I should not. But I still buy it. It's just like, to me, I'm sorry, with cigarettes. And I know a lot of people, my boss is a cigarette smoker. He's a smart guy, but whatever. But he knows what he signed up for. Cigarettes cause lung cancer. I know it causes lung cancer. That's why I don't buy cigarettes. Oh, but I need that high. Drugs do a lot of horrible things. I don't need that high. Gaming is my high. Music is my high. But I also don't buy everything. I did not get on people when the PlayStation Pro came out. People was like, "Oh, PlayStation, how could you do this?" Whatever. They're a corporation, they're a company. They're gonna make money. It's up to you if you think it's valuable or not. Some people did think it is. Some people did not. I didn't knock PlayStation for putting out a PlayStation Pro. I did knock PlayStation for something that came with the Pro, a stand, $20 and stuff like that. I was like, come on, man, really? You can just pack in the stand and stuff like that. But whatever. That was my gripe. But to put out a PlayStation Pro for $800, not my problem. People wanted to buy it, they buy it. Okay? And sorry I can't use the full format for the screen, but I'm gonna have to use it this way. So I have to do it photo wise. I know you're gonna show up very well, but hopefully you can zoom in. But I'll zoom in and put numbers to you guys so you can see it. Anyway. Just that's the big corporations using the word consumer to mess with people, anti-consumer, consumer reports and all that stuff. Yeah. Then you have the politicians. The best example I give is the whole phobia. Again, my sister Katie is arachnophobia. She hates spiders. I know a friend of mine who also hates heights. When they see their phobia that they have, they are literally running away, or they're cowering in a ball. An irrational fear is a phobia. But people will call me, "Oh, like you're transphobic." What? Transphobic? Yeah, I'm not. No. If you're 18, my thinking is this, and this is simple thinking. You know how I am with that. If a young kid cannot, I'm not going to tell a parent how to raise their kids. I hope they be a good, moral, prudent person. But if they want to raise their kids, their kid. They birth them, whatever. But here's the thing. If a child cannot drink alcohol, can't drive, can't smoke, can't do certain drugs until they're 18 at the most, how can they choose if they're a boy or a girl? That don't make no sense to me. If you're 18 and above and you're a girl and you want to be a boy, have at it. Take your money, not my taxpayer money. I hate that crap too. But take your money and become a guy. Live your life. As best as you think it could be, live your life. That is your choice. I'm not going to argue with you on that. If you're a guy and you want to become a woman, Do that. Live your life. Take your money and do that. I would say stay the hell out of the two things I always say. Stay the hell out of girls' sports because that's unfair, you piece of crap. Be everything else, but stay out of girls' sports because you have an unfair advantage, one. And two, if you're a guy that turned into a woman, again, if you're trying to have a romantic with another man and not trying to trick him, tell him up front that you were born a man. If not, I'm sorry. I don't wish you death, but a lot of people get killed because of that stupid stuff. You ain't told a man that you're a man, and then when he takes off his pants and you take off your skirt and he sees a down there, he's like, "What the?" No. But I don't have a phobia because I'm not running away from a person. I've shake hands with gays, lesbian, and trans. If they're good people, they're good people. I don't care what it is. But they use the phobia to change a lot of stuff. So that's that. Another thing I need to point out before I get into this proper is this. Because I'm going to use the inflation calculator to show you something. I had it on the screen, but I'm going to use the inflation calculator to show you something. Because people need to understand about inflation, buying product, buying time, whatever. And if you use the inflation calculator, you'll find out that these games are cheaper than it's supposed to. It's still cheaper than if you bought it last year for the same buying power. Not last year, a couple years back, for the same buying power. It all messed up because of inflation. In the last 4 years, we have seen inflation that we've never seen in my lifetime, in any of our lifetimes. Anybody who's my age, I'm in my 40s and below, none of us has ever seen inflation in that number. And America has seen high inflation. That's true. But the way that this inflation has been done, we have never seen this happen. We have seen high inflation numbers, but we've never seen inflation happen. America has been around for 200 years, basically. 200 years. In the last 4 years, out of the 200 years, in the last 4 years, from since we ever printed money, in the last 4 years, we printed 25% of our money. Let that set in. 25% of our money in the last 4 years. We went from $22 trillion in 2019 to 13.6 trillion, not 30, sorry, $36 trillion in debt. Go to the debt clock, you'll see. Debtclock.org. In the last 4 years. 4 years. That's crazy. So inflation has hurt all of us. And then people talk about the tariff wars and stuff like that. Yes, I understand that, but it's unfair that, excuse me, other countries could charge us money for our products and stuff, and our taxes go to them. I don't like that, but that's a different topic, whatever. So I'm letting you set that for the inflation discussion we're going to have on the back end of this a little bit. Okay? So let's look at this. Talking about Nintendo, it's going to be $80 for this game, that game. And I'll say this again. You do not have to buy a Switch 2. There are over 10,000 games on the Switch 1. Buy the Switch 1. Play your Switch 1. I have not played all the games for my Switch 1. I have 170 games for my Switch 1. And I have not played them. And most of them I have definitely enjoyed. I have played and enjoyed majority of my Switch library. So, you don't have to buy a Switch 2. Okay? Don't. But anyway, let's talk to all these people. And that excludes goes to that. Because again, I'm a customer. There's been times I've been a consumer. I have not bought any of the Donkey Kong countries. That's a customer. It's just like, oh, it's all right, but it didn't appeal to me. That's a customer. Have I been a consumer for gaming? Yes. I bought Quarter Princess for the 3DS. Fun game. It has a slow frame rate. It slows down, whatever. It has technical issues. But the game was good. The story was good. I liked it. Like the fight system. I like what you could do. I was a consumer. I did not watch Quarter Princess coming to the Switch and the PlayStation but the Switch. And it's not. Does it have a nice frame rate? Yes, but I will choose the 3DS version of the PlayStation because I cannot choose where to allocate my points, my skill points, And the way I fight is, as well too, I cannot do that in the newest Court of Princess. But the Court of Princess in in the 3DS, I could have, and I enjoyed that thing. So I'm sorry. The definitive edition of Court of Princess to me is on the 3DS. Sorry. Okay. So I randomly put, this is 1993. This is the archives. Sears catalog. 1993 Sears catalog, winter catalog, okay? I want to, people bitching about the $80, the $90, blah, 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 all this stuff. And I'll state this again here. If it's $80, I know Mario Kart's going to have DLC, so that's a choice on you. Again, that's your choice. I'm not telling you what to choose on that. If you don't want to buy Mario Kart, don't buy Mario Kart. Don't. Stand up and tell it and say, hey, Nintendo, I'm not going to buy this game. But again, like I did in my little short video, most of the people who are saying this shit is YouTubers, and they're not gonna stop. Why? Because they need to bitch about something. They need revenue. Okay. So they're gonna say one thing and talk out their mouth about this. Okay. But let's look. So, but here's the thing. We went through a period where it was $50 for a long time, and that's what I said. We was lulled into that. But gaming was always expensive. 1993. Okay, let's look here. Sega Saturn Sega CD, which is an add-on to the Sega Saturn. Sega Genesis. I'm sorry. Let's look at this thing, shall we? Let's see. NFL hockey, $7.99. ESPN baseball, $79.99. Sonic CD, $69.99. Prize Fighter, $69.99. And remember, Sears back in the day, Sears was the Walmart back in the day. Sears used to get deals on some of these stuff. So check, so please. All right, that's what you gain. Well, you were like, oh, look at that, $89.99 for Lynx. But Liger, these are CDs, these are CD games, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you're correct. You're correct. Let's look at some Genesis games, shall we? Excuse me. Mortal Kombat. Well, what do you know? $80 for Mortal Kombat 2. Tasmanian Devil, $70. Sonic 3. $70. NBA Jam, $70. Power Rangers, Genesis, $70. Sonic and Knuckles, $84.99. Street Fighter, holy smack, $100 for Street Fighter. Super Street Fighter on the Genesis. Jungle Book, $94.99. Hardball Baseball, $94.99. All right, these are Sega units and stuff like that. Look at that, only $99. This is what I was saying, that Sears could get some catalog games and make it. The original Street of Rage, they had it. They got it. Joe Montana 2, $20. Oh man, includes a redeem mode, free cellular phone offer. Like, man, those are back in the days. You know you're old. And look at that controller. I remember what is that again? The AC Controller Pro. Oh, that looked like a hot garbage, but whatever. Not gonna knock it. It is what it is. All right, look at that. So you had look at those deals. The original Street of Rage game, $20. Joe Montana Superstar Football, $20. Okay, that's all good. We're just looking at some Genesis game. All right, this is Super Nintendo games now. Super Nintendo games. Okay, Mario Paint, $64. Mortal Kombat on there, $89.99. So wait, Mortal Kombat on 2. 79 79 90 70 $80. And on Super Nintendo, it is $90. Wow. Wow. Things were different. And also, this is before 64 and PlayStation. 64, Star Fox was, my aunt bought Star Fox for $70. I remember it. And my friend bought WWE WrestleMania 2000 because we played the hell out of that game. That was fun. We bought that for $90. My mom bought Smash for me for $75 or 70, between $75 or $80. The original 64 Smash. That's what my mom bought that for. So just give you a price check, people. The days of that is gone. Again, you don't have to buy these things, but that again, that's what you gotta do now. Okay? And that's all I'm saying. Look at that. Sut Races FX, $80. Metroid, Super Metroid. My friend bought this and he gave it to me. So he paid $80 for Super Metroid. Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, $100. The difference is everything was on the damn cartridge. That back in those days. I would say that's the only difference. I would say that. Spider-Man Maximum, $89.99. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all talk about peripherals. Super Game Boy, $74.99. For the Super Game Boy. Holy smokes. These are the older Mortal Kombat. The original Mortal Kombat, you go buy now for $50. The original NES, NFL or older NFL, which one? 94? Cause this is 94. It's weird. Well, sports games. 57 thing. Let's go to Game Boy. And you already know this is some bullshit. How the hell you got Sonic the Hedgehog on a Game Boy Sears? You know there was, that is in color. Come on, Sears. What the hell? That is so crazy and so cringeworthy. Tetris 2, $40. Zelda, $40. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, $45. Donkey Kong, $40. Mortal Kombat, $40. Mega Man, $40. Jungle Book, $40. Wario Land, $40. Let's look at the Game Gear. $50. $50. $40. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's all. Like I said. Remember these suckers. These were my first video games. Tiger Electronics. Oh my goodness. $29 for your choice. You had what? You had Shoot It Out. You had Power Rangers. I think I played the Power Rangers one. I didn't play the Lion King one. Mighty Max, no. Biker Mice from Mars, Mortal Kombat. I did play the Mortal Kombat one. I think I played the Street Fighter one too. Look at that. $29.90 that right there. Archives, people. This is what we had. Wait, Sega had that? What the heck was this? Sega, Sears, what was it? Sega IRL Organizer? Oh, wow. I didn't even know they had that. Damn. Okay. Okay. So, again, miss me with the nonsense. I'm sorry. All right? Be a customer. If you think what Nintendo is doing is wrong, don't buy it. I'm not dying. But also, if you're a YouTuber, shut the actual F up, because you won't buy this shit because you need content. All right? Cut the bullshit out. That's all I'm saying. So, miss me with it. These are prices of games that we were playing in the 90s. So, no. No. And give me a second here. Let's continue right here. So, let's go with something. So $70. All right, let's put $70. Okay, and that was December. Cause like I said, that was 94. 1994. That was a catalog. $70 in 1994 to now, right? Calculated. That's $149 we were paying back in those days with the inflation costs and everything. That's what it is. That's the same buying power as $149. So again, make your decision as best as you can. But shut the actual F up, YouTubers and Twitch streamers and all the stuff. You want to do this, you get your sweet YouTube, Twitch money, your streaming money. All right, you have to pay into it, just like a business. I still run. When I run my music company, I gotta buy the program and work all the kinks out. I gotta spend money. When I had the band, I'm the one who had to buy. Okay, being 100%. I didn't buy all the instruments. Some of my bandmates had their own instruments. But when we had to do a show, the best version of that I could say in 2012, when I had the biggest show I had done, which was in O2. Go and check it. O2 is a big stadium, and we hold down O2. Did we sold it out? No, but we made millions of dollars that night. I'll tell you that. And we had superstars and everything up there. So I think because I think we had about 70,000 people in that filled up. We didn't fill up the whole thing, but it was good. Anyway, I digress. I had to get their music instruments. I had to ship their music instrument. If they didn't have a case, I had to buy them a case. Ship their music instrument over to London, and I had to insure it. I had to insure that I had to buy the O2, and I had to pay $20,000 insurance in case $20,000 for, of course, for $10 million insurance in case somebody hurt themselves or whatever in the crowd because people do stupid shit, and I hate that. I had to do that. You have to pay to make money sometimes. It's not a freebie. That's just what it is. So YouTubers, stop this shit. Twitch streamers, game streamers, shut up. You don't want to. If you just watch and if you just buy games to have fun and then something offer, you take your time. You buy what you want. If you think Mario Kart 8 World is not worth $80, don't buy it. It's that simple. Don't buy it. Wait until a sale. But we know Nintendo do not bring down sales. But that's up to you. Wait till the sale. The best version to tell you that to do that right is to buy the bundle. Buy the bundle. That'll be the better thing. You'll get it at least for $50. If you buy the bundle of a Mario Kart with a Switch 2, it's $50. It's digital. I'm not a digital person, but it's digital. There you go. Do that. Okay? All right. That's it for this video right here. Yes, this is my video that explains everything more better. Sorry it has to be in this format, but yeah. And show anybody this video I just said. I'm gonna do a short on this video to hopefully get it within. I know you could do it 3 minutes, I think so, but a short because I know people ain't got attention span for a lot of stuff. And then hopefully tomorrow I'll do and then you'll see a Generation End video, blah blah blah. Other than that, with that said, remember there's no perfect games out there. What's perfect is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. Simply enjoy your games, old or new. Enjoy games on all consoles, including PC. Peace out.